In today's video, I'm going to cover some general tips in Valheim for beginners. The first one is the workbench. Early game, before you start gearing up and building, you will need a hammer. You can basically pick up branches and stones on the ground to craft a hammer. Hit the tab button and click craft. Once you get the hammer, you can craft a workbench. What the game doesn't tell you after is that the workbench will need a shelter. However, it allows you to build a bunch of stuff around it before you start using it. All you need to do is build a small lean-to around it. You only need 4 wood walls, 2 wood walls, 26 degrees, and 2 thatch roofs, 26 degrees. The workbench will allow you to quickly repair all of your tools, and it totally costs nothing. With this small setup you have, you can repair your axe and also craft a hoe, which is a super helpful tool that allows you to level the ground for your house. You just right-click your mouse and it brings up a menu. When you have your building hammer equipped, you can see a circle surrounding the workbench. This is the area where the workbench has effect. You can increase your building area by simply building more workbenches close to each other. The second tip is getting more wood without an axe. You can get more wood right from the beginning of the game by simply punching the small trees in the forest. This is a much easier way to get more wood instead of running around collecting them. The third tip is food. In order to acquire food, you can either hunt animals or collect plants. You can get mushrooms, raspberries, and this all by simply searching for them in the forest. Mark as many of them on the map as you have no limit in marking. Knowing the locations of these items will make life easier, especially when you want to cook up some nice recipes or simply tame animals like boars. There are also bees in the game. You can find beehives on the side of old houses that are falling apart, and then you can craft beehives to harvest honey. When hunting animals, you can either use your hands to beat the hell out of them or use weapons like a knife to kill them. You can slowly sneak up behind a deer and kill it with the knife, as the knife does great stab back damage. When it comes to cooking your food, you need a campfire and cooking station. Equip your hammer, build your campfire, and place a cooking station over. If you point at the cooking station, you can simply hit E to put the meat on it. If you want to cook something specific, you can drag it to your hotbar, as it gives you an option to hit 1 to 8. More importantly, you have to listen to the sizzle, as it only has 2 stages. The first one indicates that the food is cooked and is ready to be collected, while the second one will convert the cooked food to coal. Different food have different effects. As you can see in the inventory, we have a bunch of different food. The cooked meat will give you 40 health, 30 stamina, lasts 1200 seconds, providing 2 HP per tick. Raspberry, 10 health, 20 stamina, lasts 600 seconds, providing 1 HP per tick. Cooked deer meat, 35 health, 12 stamina, lasts 1200 seconds, providing 2 HP. A great combo to get a lot of stamina and health is to eat 1 grilled necktail, 1 cooked meat, and 1 mushroom. You'll have a much larger health bar and much stamina bar. In the game, there are tons of different skills, and in order to level them up, you'll have to get experience. If you look at jumping, for example, all you have to do is jump to level up your hammer. You can simply train on a rock or cut many trees. For sneaking, you need to sneak near something. Hit Control to start crouching, then sneak near a bow or deer. Different weapons slow your movement by different amounts on your stamina bar. Equipping a shield reduces your speed by 5%, while something like a knife does not reduce the speed at all. So make sure you are paying attention to the stats of your weapon. You can equip everything by hitting R and bring them back by hitting it again. You can zoom in your minimap by hitting greater than key and zoom out by less than key. To access the whole map, hit M. You also have a bunch of markers and can place them anywhere you want on your map, plus give them names. Select any marker you want and double-click on your map. A text bar will show up for you to give a name. If you want to remove the marker, just right-click on it. The Black Forest. This is a dangerous place to be, and Hugin, the crow, will tell you to be careful. However, it's filled with handy resources that you can get relatively early in the game, like corewood. Look for pine trees which are tall with their branches up at the top. Though you can chop them down using a stone axe, use a flint axe to cut them faster. Corewood is going to unlock different recipes. To find flint, take a stroll along the water's edge. To find a boss, you need to find the location of its mystical altar. When you're at the starting ring, walk up to the stone note, hit E and register. A marker will pop up to show the location of the altar. Summoning the first boss, which is a giant lightning deer, will require 2 deer trophies as offerings. Once you've killed the boss, you will get antlers and a trophy. The antlers are used to craft a pickaxe. Take the trophy back to the sacrificial stone. It will give you the option to attach it, then later activate it for second power. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more helpful videos.